Hello and welcome to another edition of Spotlight on Newcastle County, which brings you all things Newcastle County, Delaware. I'm your host, Melody Kitchen. You never know who we're going to talk to or where we're going to visit. Today, I'm happy to tell you that Councilman Timothy Sheldon and Councilwoman Janet Kilpatrick are here today to speak about the Visit Santa and His Pony at Carousel Park, set for Saturday, December 12th. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you
for inviting us.
Now, to begin with, can you tell us when and where the Santa and His Pony visit is going to take place?
It's Saturday, December 12th at Carousel Park, and Carousel Park is actually in Tim's district, although my
Right.
district borders it.
So you both do have a lot to do with events that take place at Carousel.
Yes, it is our regional park, I
Right,
would say.
it's a major park which borders our districts, and again, I just want to say it starts at 11 o'clock, 11 to 3.
Right.
But yes, it's been, Carousel itself has been a huge turnout this past year.
Right. I have seen that with a lot of the events.
For every event. I mean,
Yes.
it just seems that every time we have an event there, the numbers grow.
Yes. And, you know, the past few years, County Executive Gordon has tried to make, you know, Carousel grow and really sort of bring Pike Creek together for community events. Can you tell us why, you know, Carousel is so important to Pike Creek and why events like this are important to Pike Creek?
Well, for Pike Creek, there's not a lot of open space.
Okay.
So this is the biggest park that's inside there. So for the high school, it's on the other side, Dickinson.
Right.
Then you have elementary schools on the other side, Linden Hill and Skyline Middle. Those are three major arteries that converse and come off of Limestone Road where Carousel is located. So the kids after school, there's a lot of after school programs. We have the petting zoos, but the ponds are there, have fish in it, so they can
Right.
do something after work and after school with children. And again, it's their major planned regional park.
And I think that when you live in an area that doesn't have a designated town spot
Right.
where you can say, oh, this is the center of where we live, a place like Carousel becomes your center. It's your recreation center, and as Tim said, the schools, I mean, I've been there at 3 o'clock or so in the afternoon, and the track kids are running through
Right.
the edge of the park. I mean, it's so convenient. Good parking, free park. It's not like some of the state parks where you have to pay to get
Right,
in. So we go
absolutely.
in and it's free.
Accessible to everyone.
Right, exactly.
Now, to get a little bit more into the event itself, can you tell us some of the activities that people can expect when they attend?
Well, we have of course, the ponies are
Right.
coming this time. We have Santa, but we have hay rides, and we have all sort of things. I'm sure there's this I do not know, but we do most of the time have food trucks that are there that are very popular. But just walking around with the petting zoo, the
Right.
kids zoos, is fascinating for the children. And it's something for both grandparents and parents to come with their children and grandchildren.
I think they have a crafts table or tables set up
Right,
usually
they
with these
generally
events.
do.
So the kids can come make something and actually take it home with them and, you
And
know.
remember
they-
what a good
right,
time they
They
had
like
and
that.
Create a new family tradition.
And Santa will be there, so we're asking everybody to bring their cameras and take home photos and so forth, selfies or whatever they want to do with Santa.
Selfies with Santa.
Yes, so something that can be enjoyable that they can take back, and it won't take as long in line with a professional photographer. They take it themselves and go enjoy the rest of the day, because it's a very large park for you to walk around.
Absolutely. Now, I know that every year the event gets bigger and bigger, and I know they're expecting a very big turnout this year. What would you recommend for people when they're coming in, parking-wise, or how to get there? Is there anything that you would let people know ahead of time so that they can make this an easier process?
Well, they should go off of the Route 7, which is Limestone Road.
Okay.
Entrance, take the first entrance that's there, go in the back, and there's two ways they're going to park. They're going to park right or left. And I would park as soon as you possibly can on either entrance instead of going around to where it looks like where all the activities are going to be, because you're
Right.
most likely going to be turned around and go back. So
Right.
as soon as you go in, there'll be people directing, and it's, again, get there early, because last year's event, I think, had a couple thousand people, But throughout this entire year, Sleep Under the Stars was 7,000. Other concerts were there at 7,000. There's a lot. That's a lot of people to get into one park.
I
There's
can
7,000
imagine.
people.
And normally, the traffic monitors are very good. And Limestone Road has big shoulders, so, you're never
need
in line
be.
in traffic. You go over to the edge, you stay on the shoulder, they let you in, they've got left-hand turns, right-hand turns. But the monitors there are usually very, very good about getting traffic in without jamming up traffic on the through lanes.
No,
which
they've done a
always
really
helps.
good job through the years, so I'm expecting and assuming they're going to have the same result this time.
Well, I'd like to thank you so much both for coming in, and is there anything that you'd like to add before we wrap up today?
Just hope to see everybody there. Hope the weather is as nice as it has been, and bring your families out. It's a nice interim between the two holidays, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Gives the kids something to do, gets them out of the house, run around a little bit, and waiting for Santa.
Yes, and we'd like to appreciate and tell everybody Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. And please come out. This is a great event. And please visit Carousel throughout the year after this.
There's so much more than just the events.
Right.
Well, thank you both for coming in, and I know it's going to be great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good holiday.
You too.
Thanks.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Spotlight on Newcastle County. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Please keep it tuned to NCC TV for news and information on Newcastle County. For County Executive Tom Gordon, Executive Producer Jim McDonald, Director Tony Prado, and NCC TV crew member George Casson, this is Melody Kitchen. Thank you for watching. Take care and happy holidays.